It's back to this game here tonight where the Broncos got past the Eels at Combank Stadium to the commentary box where you find Billy Slater and Phil Gould. Gus, before we get in the footy, any fashion advice for our man JT tonight? Because he's got something for you.
Well, I figure all the young fellas are wearing scarves now by what JT was doing. So I picked up this one in the office at Channel 9 the other day. A wide world of sports, blue Origin scarf. And I'll be wearing that right throughout the series. just in case JT turns up in something himself, I've got to match it. We can't let Queensland get away with everything.
I was scarred, so I left it in the
You left it behind, did you?
It was a statement, wasn't it? It was a statement piece.
No doubt about that. Speaking of statements, Gus, Bill, who made one tonight out there from your perspective?
Yeah, look, I thought the Broncos struggled a little bit in attack tonight, mainly because of the Parramatta defence. But when you've got a couple of magical players in your back line that can do something out of nothing, you're in good space. Selwyn Cobbo's effort in his try in the in-goal, brilliant individual play here. Nice kick from Reece Walsh, that's the easy part. That's the difficult part. That's the class part. And then Ezra Mam does it all himself with a beautiful little chip and chase into the in-goal to get another try. This is just brilliant from Cobbo. Not too many players have the ability and the time and just the patience to put that down in a pressure situation.
Well, they're both nearly instinctive, Gus. You know, you think of the Selwyn Cobbo, he didn't have too much time to think. Ezra Mam, he had a little bit of game smarts around that. He identified the opportunity and then he had the talent, you know, to execute the play. The one thing I love about these two players is they're willing to do the tough stuff as well. And in different ways. You see Selwyn Cobbo, he ran for over 100 metres tonight. He didn't make it too many long-range runs. So all of that was coming out of trouble, doing the hard work. And Ezra Mam, well, he chases every kick like it's the last opportunity he's going to chase a kick. So they're willing to do the tough things for the team, and then they've just got this ability to pull something out of the bag and do something that other players can't do.
All right, put your Queensland hat on here because I know Selwyn Cobbo's played Origin. Ezra Mam, has he been in and around the camps at all?
Yeah, well, we had a group of players get together in February up in Brisbane at the start of the year. There was 34 of them, and Ezra Mam was one of those players, which would indicate that he's playing to the standard of the group, what they've created. So, yeah, these two lads are two of a handful of guys that are 21-year-old in this Brisbane Broncos team. So representative duties, well, Selwyn's already been there, but I'm sure that's around the corner for Ezra, and I'm sure that's a goal of his as well.
So you'd have no fear to pick him if you had to during the series?
Well, he's playing to the standard of State of Origin level. So I'm sure if Ezra Mam had a maroon jersey on at some stage in the future, he certainly wouldn't let anyone down.
Yeah, they were the moments for me because I thought the Broncos were a little clunky. Again, Parramatta put a lot of pressure on with the defence. But to have two players in your back line like that who can just do breathtaking things for the rest of the team and get points, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Well, it just takes the pressure off everyone else that has to do it. They can just stay in the grind and stay in that pressure cycle. When you've got a Selwyn Cobbo could be asleep for 15 minutes and then all of a sudden he just erupts like he did tonight and just comes up with a play like he did. And Ezra Mam, well, you know, he makes his own luck with his kick chases and being in the game and hanging around the big forwards that can offload. So when you've got players like that, you just know you just have to do your job and stay in the grind.
Do you want one of these scarves?
No, that one's a different colour to the one I want.
All right. Back to you, James.
A very different colour. I love it. Before we let you two go, Bill, today the big news. Your old boss, Craig Bellamy, re-signing for another year. What did you make of the decision?
Well, I thought he was going to retire 3 years ago, so I know nothing. But look, it's great news. It's great for the game that Craig Bellamy's staying in the game. He's still got a real passion to coach. He wears his heart on his sleeve and he puts everything into it. So it's great for the game. It's great for the Melbourne Storm that their fierce leader is going to kick a few more chairs. But why would you do it, Craig? But he's a wonderful man. He loves the game of rugby league and he's helped grow so many careers and he's continually doing that. You see the Melbourne Storm, they're up the top of the ladder at the moment. They've got a top of the table clash with Cronulla this weekend and it's great to see that he's going to go on as coach for another year.
I know you're happy about it too, Gus. The longer those sort of coaches in the games, as you said before, the likes of Wayne Bennett, the better for our great game. Thank you, Gus. Thank you, Bill, as always. JT, you ready? You're off to the sheds.
Sweet.
Bit of fun with the Bronx.
Yep. Might take my scarf.
Who do you think? Who's on your target?
Hey. Well, who hasn't been interviewed?
Yeah, good. See?
Yeah,
this
love
is what
that.
I like to
Painter.
hear.
The
Broadcast.
Roadrunner. Dick Mariner. Beep, beep.
He got interviewed.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well,
Painter.
that must have been when I was coming back up. I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah, stuck in the lift.